Welcome to DowerChin.com. All right, today is the release day for the Microsoft Surface RT2 tablet, and I decided to pick one up to upgrade my Surface One and see what the big differences are. So here we are, brand new box. Let's take a look at what we got. So see the shiny 2 on the box there, and basically I decided to pick up the 64 gigabyte version because I plan to put some stuff in this thing and put it to good use. All right, so let's open it up and see what we got inside here. I had just gotten this, so I had not previously opened this guy. So let's take a look at what you get out of the box. All right, now the box is similar to the first Surface box, except for the little funny tube you see in there. And what we got here? We got some more tabs to pull. All right, as I pull the tab. All right, and opens like so. Voila! This actually is very similar to the box for the first RT. So, all right, so what we got? Well, the tablet, and we got this little power brick. Similar power brick to the first RT, so you're not going to get anything very different. It's actually interchangeable with the Pro as well, although they say that it doesn't charge the Pro as fast, but it will work. Let's take a look at this guy. Flip it over, and we have our little congratulations flyer, as well as part of the little manual and whatnot's in here. So, yep, it's a little manual and everything. So, but this is the start of the show, so we want to see what this guy is all about. So now the one difference that they definitely changed is that the magnesium color is no longer a brown color for the RT tablets. So let's take a look at what we got here. The front is still black, and the shiny bezel looks very similar to the current one. Once you flip it over, however, it's kind of got this kind of grayish white finish to it. It's still the magnesium surface, but it looks kind of nice actually. It does make it stand apart from their other line, the Pro line as well as the old RT line. So let's take a look. Put this away. Let's see what we got going on over here. All right, so okay, so what do we got? Let's take a tour of the device. We have our home button over here. We have speakers, our speaker grill, headphones, volume rocker, and down here is the connector area for the various attachments for like the touch cover or the type cover and so forth. Power adapter for the magnetic lock thing. I don't know if they've improved it from the last one. And, the first one never quite could stick in that well, but it does work. But you gotta play with it. It's not as nice as the Apple's Maglock. So our solitary USB port and their tiny HDMI connector, which I don't have a connector for, but you can buy one to output it to a television or a projector, and the other side of the speaker. The big change as far as like the physical form factor of it is the hinge. Now, the hinge makes a really big difference. I mean, it's probably one of the best features on this type of design slate because nothing else has this kind of feature without buying something else to put onto it, like another case or some little thingy to put on. This is built in, which is really kind of slick. So it flips open just like this, and underneath we have hiding behind here is a micro SD slot, which you stick micro SD card slot in. And the one difference between the two versus the older one is that this is a double stage hinge, so it's got one more level of two levels to it. So basically, the old one had to stand up like so, but now with the extra hinge, you get an extra level, an extra angle, which is actually kind of nice because sometimes in certain situations, having it on this one level is just too steep an angle, and having this makes it really nice, and it feels just as sturdy as the first one. So there you have it. So let's take a look at my current one. So if you want to do comparisons, if you're looking straight on, it looks exactly the same. You're really not going to get a whole lot of differences in here. Obviously, flip it over. They instead of the Windows logo, it just says Surface on here now, but everything else seems relatively this similar. So as far as the thickness and stuff, they are practically the same as far as I can tell. And I'm not taking any extra measurements or not. One of the things that people complained, and I complained about with the RT was the anemic speakers that were on it. And as you can see from here, if you can see, The speaker grill is bigger on this RT2. Position of everything else is relatively the same, but the speaker grill is bigger on the second one. And to flip on this side, this is positioning wise, power adapter is positioned a little higher on the 2 versus the first one. Once again, if you can see the difference, the speaker grill is bigger on this one. They kept the same HDMI, mini HDMI port, or micro HDMI. I'm not sure exactly what that one is, but it's a small HDMI port, and of course USB slot's the same. So, and the positioning of the micro SD card slot is the same between the two, I believe. Oh, pardon me. Actually, well, no, I take that back. So you see where mine's is over here. On top, this one's a little bit further to the bottom. I don't know, minor little thing. But once again, this one sits at one angle. I'll compare it. So look at onward this way. So angle with this one angle, second more steep angle or shallower angle, which is really kind of nice. So there you have it. So we have our first look at the Surface 2. Now I haven't powered it up yet. Now, and this is a fully 8.1. I already updated my old one to 8.1, and it makes a huge difference. It actually is very, very good. So, all right, well, for now, that's what we have. I haven't powered it on yet. I'll power it on. I'll configure it, and we can take a look a little bit more closely. So for now, we've unboxed it, compared it, and next we'll take a look at the type covers.